I think this is an exciting time in AbHow's history.
2015 was just an amazing year.
The business is growing.
I don't think we're in the housing business so much as we're in the creation of community business. We've set up communities where people can actually live longer and they can live better. And they don't just live longer or better because they're in our housing. The reason they live longer and better is that they're in a community. I think the challenge going forward is how are we going to create the community that the next generation wants?
The Terraces of Boise is a 12-acre site. This is the first CCRC in Idaho.
It's state of the art. The people there love it.
This is the first time AbHow will have developed a true cottage skilled nursing. It looks like home. Each house is actually a separate building, and they all cluster around a living room. And then people can gather. They start to develop their own relationships. That starts to be part of the healing process.
It's a whole different concept, and it's going to change healthcare in the Northwest and gradually throughout the country.
2015 was extremely busy for us. We launched Beacon Communities, and at the same time, we assumed ownership of Beacon Development Group out in Seattle.
Well, this partnership means that the two companies coming together integrate operations, development, property management, and give us more leverage.
We are under construction with two different communities right now. That's Tower Park in Modesto and Rotary Plaza in South San Francisco.
Rotary Plaza is a good example where a refinancing and repositioning of a property can make a huge difference in the quality of life for the residents.
The state of senior affordable housing these days is caught in the perfect storm. Today, 1 in 5 households that are headed by folks who are between the ages of 65 and 74 spend more than 50% of their income in housing. It's a perfect storm because you have that and then government funding, which is declining for low-income senior housing.
I'm hopeful every time I go to the opening of one of the buildings that we've rehabbed or that we've built with new construction, because I get to see people who have been living in substandard housing move into safe, quality, comfortable housing.
Seniority is trying to be diligent about selecting a few good opportunities. We opened a new community called Paintbrush Assisted Living and Memory Support in Fresno. We also signed a new long-term management contract with Cottonwood Court in Fresno. Maybe the most important thing on that side of the business was the investment in our first seniority-owned community, Belfair of Shawnee, Oklahoma. Ni hao. China is very exciting. It's incredible the reputation that Cornerstone and AbHow have in China. The more we're there and the more active we are, the more people come to us looking for a broader scope of services. If there ever were a way for Cornerstone and AbHow to expand their mission, that would be in the most populous country in the world.
AbHow has a history of moving forward. When we were looking at what are the best opportunities for us to grow, we began to look at some of those other companies, and almost immediately we said B Group. Since that July 7 announcement of our plan to affiliate, we've gone back and forth with visits. We have shared a lot of information.
So you're putting two strong organizations together, and that's going to create resources.
The combined company of AbHow and B Group together will be the largest nonprofit senior housing provider in California and the 6th largest in the country. That gives us a voice to promote the care and housing and all of the mission around serving seniors. When we affiliate, one of the things that will happen is that Dave Ferguson will no longer be the AbHow President CEO. He will move into a transition 1 year or so stage of being our executive advisor. Our leader in the President-CEO role will be John Cochran, who is the current President-CEO of B Group. I see an opportunity for us together to do even more good.
Since 1949, Abhow and subsequently Cornerstone have been known in a business that is not prone to innovation to be an innovative company.
We'll continue that legacy and that heritage as we move forward.